Hey, aloha, mi amigos. In First Chronicles, David wants to build a house for God. He wants to build a home for the holy. David lives in this big blingy palace, yet God is living in a tent. That's where they keep the Ark of the Covenant, in a tent. So that's where the presence of God is. And David's feeling a little bit guilty. He's looking around and he's thinking, I have a palace, God's got a tent. Something doesn't seem quite right. So he starts looking for some holy real estate for the righteous one. But God has other plans. He's got some short-term plans. He's got some long-term plans. His short-term plan is for David's son, Solomon, to build him a temple. He doesn't want David to build him a temple. He wants Solomon to build him a temple. But his long-term plan, and this involves us, so pay attention. His long-term plan, God doesn't want to live in a building. He wants to live in the hearts and the lives of his children. He doesn't want to be contained to a place. He wants to live in a person. He wants to live through a person. 1 Corinthians 6:19 says this, don't you realize that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit? You are the home for the holy. You are the church. God doesn't reside in buildings. He takes up residence in the hearts of his people. He doesn't live in tents. He doesn't live in shiny new buildings. He's taken up residence with his people. Okay, we become the habitat for the holy. We become righteous real estate. It's a real good thing. We become a place where God moves in and does life with us. It's an incredible thing. In Psalms 132, it talks about David's pledge. He made this pledge. He said, I will not rest my eyes until I find a dwelling place for you, the eternal, a holy residence. Very noble effort. That's great. But our pledge really should be, I will not rest my eyes until I become a dwelling place for you, the eternal one. We need to be dwelling places for the eternal. We need to be righteous real estate. We need to be a home for the holy. And we need to walk around with that awareness that God is living big on the inside of us. And that should affect the way we live, should affect the way we think, should affect the way we view ourselves, should affect the way we view everything, should affect what we do and don't do. God bless you guys. Giddy up!